In just seconds, a ship vanishes, steel bends, flames roar. This is no movie, it's real life. Out at sea, one mistake can cost everything. Welcome to Shipstorm TV, where we dive into raw footage of nature's fury, human errors, fiery disasters, and heroic rescues. These are survival stories the ocean itself wrote. Hold on tight. In Peru, the sea turned furious, with waves towering like steel walls crashing onto the shore. In an instant, boats were swept away like dry leaves in a storm. That raging fury reminds us, nature never shows mercy.
¡Dios mío!
Greenland, 2017. Imagine standing on shore when a wall of water comes racing straight at you. One fisherman barely made it out alive, snatched back from death in the very last second. Out here, survival depends on pure instinct and luck.
Oh my God.
Aboard the Viking Sky cruise, hundreds of elderly passengers saw their holiday turn into a nightmare when the engines failed mid-storm. The ship rocked, waves slammed relentlessly, and all they could do was pray. When nature roars, even the mightiest ships become nothing more than toys.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
In Baltimore, 2024, a massive ship lost control and smashed into the Francis Scott Key Bridge. The sound of steel snapping echoed like thunder. Dozens were injured. One single mistake turned into a national disaster. In the Caribbean, a 65 million pound superyacht suffered a computer glitch and plowed straight into a luxury marina pier. Luckily, no lives were lost, but the impact left scars that won't be forgotten. Greece, darkness and heavy fog turn the sea into a trap. A cargo ship, blinded by night, slammed straight into the Everpost Bridge. One miscalculation, one missed light, and steel met concrete with devastating force. In San Diego, the SS Adventure Hornblower spun out of control, crashing into the crowded harbor. 7 people were injured. Chaos unfolded like a Hollywood action scene, only this time it was all too real. But it isn't just storms. One wrong decision is enough to unleash disaster. Mexico, Veracruz. A fireball lit up the horizon as the MT Burger's oil tanker exploded, turning the sea itself into a furnace. Flames roared sky high, metal twisted and sank. In seconds, ocean and hellfire became one.
Yun ang oil niyan. Hoy! Oh! Grabe! Init! Oh! Tama kaibigan! Sisabugan na po mga kaibigan! Ang mga drum na!
In 2018, off the coast of Corsica, a brutal collision tore open a Tunisian freighter and a massive container ship, spewing thick black oil across the water. The blue sea turned into a bleeding wound, a chilling warning of environmental disaster. Amberley Port, Turkey. A massive cargo ship slams into the shore, steel screaming as the hull shudders like it might snap in two. 15 crew scramble to evacuate in panic. One wrong move, and the harbor turns into a choking zone of danger. Norway, 2021. In raging seas, the M-Lift Hendrika suddenly went dead. Its engine silenced like a heart that just stopped. 12 sailors, trapped in the grip of death, until helicopters swooped in, lifting them away from the ocean's jaws. Angola, 2025. The massive oil rig Peron Negro 6 suddenly
courage.
capsized as the seabed collapsed beneath it. Metal screamed, the structure tilting into chaos. One man vanished, 6 were left injured. The ocean itself seemed to swallow this steel giant whole. In Pakistan and Turkey, towering sea monsters find their final resting place at Gadani and Aliaga. Metal groans, hulls crack, giants collapse like fallen towers. This is the last harbor of steel legends. Yet within the chaos, there are daring rescues and survival lessons we can never ignore.
Hancur, hancur, hancur. Bonus, bonus.
Stop, bro, stop. You look at it.
Welcome back to Shipstorm TV. Today, you'll witness luxury giants ripped apart by monster waves, terrifying collisions in raging storms, and breathtaking helicopter rescues. Every moment is real, every second is survival. Subscribe now, because the next storm could strike at any moment. Anthem of the Seas. Over 4,000 passengers trapped in a Category 5 nightmare. Winds at 150 miles per hour. Waves towering 50 feet high. Inside, furniture flying, terrified families clinging for life. And now, a U.S. senator demands answers. Why did the ship sail straight into the storm? The Queen Elizabeth battles the wild Atlantic, slicing through waves as tall as 10-story buildings. The camera shakes, voices cry out, "Look at the height of that one!" Every surge pounds with brutal force, testing steel, testing courage. Out here, the ocean decides who survives.
¡Es un huracán! ¡No me jodas, tío! ¡Se cae la botella!
We now enter the Drake Passage, the gateway to Antarctica, and one of the most dangerous seas on Earth. Winds howl at 111 knots, waves hammer the hull 9 meters high. The ship reels, passengers stumble, outer decks sealed. Here, survival is never certain. The ocean writes its own rules. April 2014, South Korea's Sewol Ferry, a 6,800-ton vessel carrying hundreds of students, begins to sink near Byongpongo. At 8:58 a.m., a desperate distress call is sent. Within hours, tragedy unfolds. A nation watches in horror as young lives slip beneath the sea. Bermuda, 2014, hurricane force gusts at 75 knots rip through the harbor. Mooring lines snap, and two giants, Norwegian star and explorer of the seas, are hurled together in a violent collision. No lives lost, but steel bends and hulls are scarred. Even at port, the sea shows no mercy.
Everybody's scared to death. We got these captains up here, and they're going to hit us. They are going to hit us in Bermuda, right? Oh my goodness! No way! What's it going to do to us?
You survived more than the Bermuda bus ride.
I know.
Sawyer Glacier, Alaska. Suddenly, a thunderous impact. A cruise ship slams into hidden ice, sending a violent burst of water shooting skyward. Passengers gasp as steel shudders. This is the peril of navigating icy fjords, where even the frozen silence can strike without warning.
Oh! They picked it up. They broke it apart and everything.
My God, Titanic 2.0. Oh my God.
Off Australia's John Brewer Reef, a desperate fight for survival. A small boat capsizes, leaving 4 souls stranded in open water. The roar of an EMQ rescue helicopter cuts through the storm. One by one, they are lifted to safety. A daring mission against the fury of the sea.
What's that? Stand him up!
In the open ocean, every second counts. A passenger suffers a heart attack aboard a speeding cruise ship. A CH-46 Sea Knight hovers, unable to land at 18 knots, flying sideways to hold position. Precision, courage, and split-second skill turn disaster into survival. October 2014, aboard Carnival Magic, fear spreads faster than the tide. A possible Ebola case forces a dramatic mid-ocean intervention. A Coast Guard helicopter hovers overhead, retrieving blood samples to rush ashore. In the vast sea, even an invisible enemy can spark a storm of panic.
There he goes.
Crossing the Irish Sea, the Stena ferry faces the ocean's wrath. towering waves smash against the deck, each strike a reminder of nature's raw power. Yet the vessel powers forward, steel against storm, determination against chaos. In these waters, resilience is the only way through. In the frozen frontier between Antarctica and South America, the MV expedition is battered by a force 12 storm on the Beaufort scale. Winds howl like a beast unchained. Seas rise like walls of fury. Remote adventures demand a price, the ultimate test against nature's unforgiving power. Every voyage carries the promise of wonder and the risk of survival. The ocean can dazzle with beauty, yet strike with merciless force. From towering waves to desperate rescues, every story is real, every second matters. Subscribe now, because out here on the open sea, the next storm is always waiting.